Hey, it's Neecee Lexy Live.
Welcome back to the live interview with Neecee Lexy, your go-to talk show for everything entertainment, entrepreneurship, empowerment. I'm your host, Neecee Lexy, and today episode is very fire. We bring you a global vibe from all the way from Australia, the one and only Big YD, an Afrobeat artist, published model, an all-around craft powerhouse. From runway to rhythms, he is craving his own lane. The music and the fashion scenes with flavor on purpose. His latest track, which is called Feel My Vibe, is making waves, and trust me, you will want to feel it too. So by the end of this episode, you'll be able to buckle up, get inspired by fun vibe, inspiring, and also convey a strong message on how to tackle both the music as well as the runway. Without further ado, please welcome my guest for the day, YDF. How are you, sir?
Me, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Life's good. Everything's good. Family's good. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. I am super happy to have you here. I know we've been trying to have this episode for the longest time, and thank you so much for being part of this episode. Super excited. First of all, before we dive in, I wanted to know who is Big YDF and where did the name start?
Uh, YDF is a brand.
Hey, it's Neecee Lexy lighting up the screen. Digital magic like you've never seen. From the stage to the mic, she's bringing the heat. With celebs and biz minds, it's always a treat. She's a boss, she's a vibe. Watch her come alive with awards on the shelf. She's
It's a brand.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. And where did this all start? Like, take us back. We want to know like the backstory.
Well, where I had playing, so pretty much it was actually one of my homeboys who actually started it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I just, decided to, what, I like the name, I want to rock with the name, you know, and then ever since then I've just been going by YDF.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for that. What inspired you to create your Afrobeat music, especially being based in Australia? How has the scene of
I was
with
bored.
sound kind of inspire you to,
I
create
was
Afrobeats?
I was very bored. I was very bored. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to the music and everything,
Yeah.
especially with Afrobeat, I was so bored. It was actually someone that took me and forced me to that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like the person literally paid for my flight. Like, hey, you know, I'm gonna pay for your flight, I'm gonna pay for the Uber to Uber you to the airport. And then when you get to the airport, I'm gonna Uber you to my crib. I said, rah. I said, I'm not doing it, you know? And then less than 20 minutes, I got a confirmation. I was
Mm.
like, oh my gosh, I actually got a pack now. So yeah.
That's amazing. I feel like that person probably like seen so much potential in you and they knew that like, you have the voice and you have it. And it's just probably like, they wanted the world to also see you. They want the world to like, hear YDF, what you're all about. And I'm glad he pushed you because we wouldn't be able to, get a track or feel my vibe.
I really did not want him to push me.
Yeah,
I,
so I know that you've been pushing to the whole music scene and everything. Can you tell us the behind the story of your single Feel My Vibe? Like what inspired you to even like be like, okay, I want to drop Feel My Vibe. What the hell?
it got leaked.
Hmm.
It got leaked.
Wow, from the artist that flew you to his
No, 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 not from
oh,
him.
okay, okay. But tell us like what was the concept behind writing that song? Like, did you get involved in actually like the written component of it, the productions and the things like that? Like, what were you guys like thinking when you wanted to produce that track?
So the person that flew me out already written had that lyrics, right?
Mm,
He couldn't do it. He
hmm.
could not do it and flow on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then he thought about me, he was like, YD. please, please. I know I flew you out, right? But I need you to actually get on this song. I'm begging you. I
Mhm.
said, man, I just want to sip liquor. I just want to have a good time, sip, go out, go party,
Mm.
you know, and go back to my city. That's it. I don't care about this. You know, I really don't care about this.
Yeah,
And then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you the writing credit, the beat, everything, right? To
yeah.
you. I
Okay.
said, wow, you know what? That doesn't sound bad. That kind of sounds good, you know?
It's a
So
good
yeah,
trade.
trade. It's a good trade.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So, I did my little 1 2 1 2, you know, and then from there, you know, they mix and master because I was there for almost a month in, in Perth. I was there for almost a month, so they mixed and mastered all of that, and
Mm.
then after that, then I left,
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
and that song was literally in the vault for almost 2 years.
That's uh, that's insane. So since then, have you produced other craft? Are you like you're like, okay, you know what? Afrobeat is kind of like, my thing. Like I want to be actually like take it serious. What are some other things that have you start working on since you decided, music industry is probably like my gist, like, I want to continue on it.
Honestly, I've done
Mm-hmm.
drill, or people call it and music. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've done it before, you know. Yeah, I've done them too. So it's like I like drill because of the hype. It's fun. It's easy to write.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the easiest genre to write.
Yeah.
You know, all you gonna say is 1 2 1 2 1 2. All you gonna say anything to mention about ops, anything to mention about how you getting money, B&Es, breaking and entering,
Mm.
anything. You don't actually have to have ops to make drill songs. That's the truth.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And what would you say like when you're trying to do the drill, like your writing process is not doesn't take you as long as like let's say for example if you want to make like a hardcore rap song kind of thing.
Mm, see, like if I want to make a hardcore rap song, right? I
Mm-hmm.
go back to the Ice Cube type of thing. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I love Ice Cube guys. Ice Cube, oh, that guy, he's good. He got it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it comes to like his diss tracks, like No Vaseline. You know, we're talking about Cypress Hill diss
Mm-hmm.
track.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I hear them, I'm like, yeah, yeah. You know what? Let me get in there. Let me get in there. I need him to see me one day. I I don't want to get signed to him, but I want him to see me.
For sure, for sure. So apart from Ice Cube, who would you say like your biggest music influence and how did they help you like show up in your music craft?
King Von,
He's the only one.
King Von.
King one. Okay. Nice, nice. It's amazing.
You know,
And
his writing scheme,
mhm,
what he does, all of that. Hold up, I'm gonna mute myself now.
mhm.
You know, his writing scheme and everything. So it's just generally, it's like everything he's done. Everything he's really done for the music scene.
That's
You
amazing.
know,
Yeah,
he takes simple lyrics and it sounds so ordinary, so legendary.
for
You
sure.
know, the- when you really think about it, it's 2 a.m. with up the outside. I'm like, whoa, you know, it's the way he does it. Like I've actually started to peep that Oscar. He is not actually rapping anymore. He's actually talking.
Hmm.
It's like he's talking. You know, it's almost like street poet,
Yeah.
but he's not.
It's like there's like a rhythm, melody, and things going around.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. And you being an independent, obviously artist and whatnot, what challenges like do you face and how do you stay consistency with your music craft and things like that?
Oh, I'm not consistent. I won't be lie.
Yeah.
I'm not consistent because I got so much to the to
Mhm.
the modeling.
Yeah.
Modeling music is like,
Yeah.
it's like so much. And then I'm also, tr connecting myself with other people as well.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing that you mentioned because that was where I was actually gonna segue, like talk to you more about your like your modeling career and building that personal brand because obviously like being a model, being an artist, you're creating your own unique personal brand and things like that. So you're not only an artist, but you're also a model. So how do you combine the two to make sure that it works for you?
Ugh, I don't know. I just have a team that helps me. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's them. It's not even me anymore. It's them.
Hmm.
Like I'm just a product. Okay.
Yeah.
For a product is sold, there's a team to design. There's a designer.
Hmm.
There's literally the person that does the blueprint for the design.
Hmm.
You
Do
know,
you do you do a lot of like runways or do you mostly do like editorial shoots and things like that?
photo shoots, commercial, pretty much.
Oh,
Like
that's
the
pretty cool. I actually love those because that's when it's like, you're coming in, there is the outfit ready, the makeup team ready, and the squad. I have
Mhm.
done modeling myself, but I was mainly like the runway model. And there's a lot of waiting, a lot of like delays and things like that. So yeah, the modeling industry can also be like
It's a pain in
very
the ass.
very nice, but a lot of people don't know like the end game behind the scenes, like what it actually takes to be a model to do all those things for sure. So how do you balance that energy to make, because at the end of the day, I feel like modeling is also a part acting because you have to channel a character when you're wearing those outfits to bring it to life. So what is the feel good mood that you switch on to make sure that like, you bring those designers outfit to life?
Man, I just think about something funny in my head.
Hmm. That's pretty cool.
I just think I'm a funny person. I think I'm a clown.
That helps too. That really does help.
Like I'm Kevin Hart of Kevin Hart's.
Don't make Kevin Hart run out of his business.
Oh,
Yeah. So how does like fashion influence your music and image and everything like that? Because obviously essentially every artist have a unique drip and unique sense of fashion. Like how does
I'm
you being a
I'm J.
model
Cole.
influence that?
I'm just J. Cole. I don't
Hmm.
really care about designer shit. I don't really care about all of that.
Hmm.
You
That's
know,
yeah.
that that does not bring me anything.
Hmm.
I'm paying $30,000 on a fit that I'm not gonna wear once.
Yeah.
When I can spend $120 on a fit where I can still wear again and again.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. It's like you bought it, might as well, have a multiple wear, like multiple purposes all in it. Apart from just like the fashion, the modeling, the music, at the end of the day, business is business, right? And music could be business, modeling can be business. So you're clearly building a brand for yourself. What advice do you have for like any upcoming, let's say, artist or upcoming model want to get into the industry to build their own like lean? Like what advice do you have? Even for them to even have like a team, like how can they actually come up with a team? Things like that.
Have people that believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
From, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't don't just talk about your plans. Put your plans into action, start doing something.
That's very
Actually,
mm-hmm.
because when you have people that believe in you,
Mm-hmm.
trust me, when you wake up tomorrow, you'll be getting phone calls every day. Like sometimes I don't even pick up my phone anymore because I don't even know how to call people back because on a day they'll be having like 15 missed calls.
Hmm.
I don't know the number. Now I can start texting. Hi, here's this. You know,
Yeah.
missed call. I got a missed call. But much of the times, it's literally people booking me. I'm
Hmm.
like booking. You know,
So you stay busy. Obviously, that means that you definitely need a team to know your calendar to be like, okay, where can we fit you? How can we like make sure that, he's staying busy, he's staying on track, no like conflict with like, the scheduling and things like that for sure. Yeah, you need a strong team in that sense. What do you think is like one major lesson you have learned either in the music industry or in the fashion industry to just kind of like you stay not only relevant, but stay what's it called? True to your craft.
okay. Don't cry at work, cry at home because your boss will never care. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's really
know,
big.
don't ever cry at work. Trust me, that day you do will be the day you realize you see people true colors at work.
They
Doesn't
want you
matter.
like mercy, sympathy. They're like, no, we can just replace you.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good you were. It doesn't matter you were employee of the month.
Mm.
Trust me, that was just 1 month. Next month you're fired.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
They won't
know?
even give you a notice sometimes. It's like it's immediate effect,
Exactly. They don't
Yeah.
need to give you notice. Why would I give you notice for?
Hmm. But if you want to leave, they expect you to submit 2 weeks notice.
Yep.
So, how important is it for you to have a representation for the African culture and the Afrobeat genre to Australians as well as global?
I don't think we're Australian fans. I'll be
Hmm.
very honest. I don't care for them.
Yeah.
I did not look at them. I did not think of them, not even one bit.
Hmm.
The only thing I think about is international. I think about Africa.
Yeah. So, is speaking of Africa, what are some other like cool projects have you been like doing down there and things like that?
Okay, so I'm actually working on a track with a couple of South Sudanese artists from Kenya
Mm,
and
okay.
in Uganda. One of them, his name is Bahari Jones or BJ.
Yeah.
And the other one is Lil Bookie. Yeah.
When do we expect all of these projects to come to life? Is it for 2025, 2026?
There's no date
Okay, but this is something we should be expecting. That's amazing. And how do you find like the collaboration with like African artists, obviously back home versus like collaboration with people like, I don't know, let's
oh,
say America or Australia or something like that, like African within the diaspora.
because listen, yeah, if I'm hopping on a track and I'm speaking Liberian English or I'm speaking tribal language, right?
Mm,
I'm speaking some sauce. I'm speaking something saucy, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Talk your shit in Dinka. Talk your shit in Arabic. Let me hear something. Let me hear something real quick.
For
Yeah.
real. You like keep it 100. And when you obviously like have you been doing like a lot of like live performance lately and performing your songs and stuff like that?
I've done one lately. I did one last week.
Oh, that's pretty amazing. How did that turn out?
It turned out all right because it was the first one in a while
Mm-hmm.
because I really took a break from it.
Yeah, that's good. And apart from obviously like the music, the fashion, is there any like massive pathway that you wanted to take, let's say in the business world or in like, I don't know, some other stuff that you also like wanted to do apart from just like the modeling thing in the future?
Acting.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty amazing. Have you tried like already venture that out, or that's like down the line?
Because I want to be the first African to
Mhm.
be in a trade called Home and Away from Australia.
Amazing. We need to see that. Definitely, definitely do it so that we can definitely support you and things like that. Another thing I wanted to talk about, obviously, being an artist or being a model, you need platform like social media to push your craft or to push your work, right? How has social media influenced or impacted your branding online?
How's good way or bad way? Which one?
In whether it's in a positive way, in a negative way, like how did it impact it?
I love the negativity more than I love the positivity, actually.
Come again?
I love the negativity more than I love the positivity.
Why do you think so?
Positivity does not bring anything to you.
Hmm.
Does not bring you nothing. Negativity brings you. It brings people towards you.
Like,
Like like it or not, we as humans love negativity.
mhm.
That's just it.
So in terms of like, if they're hearing something bad, they're gonna come and find like, who's YDF? Like, we want to know more, kind of thing like that, right? It's like free publicity. Where like I know they say bad press or good press is still press, kind of thing, right? That's really amazing.
Hate
Yeah.
me, now I love you forever. If you love me, then I can't tell if it's really love.
Hmm. So
Because you love me, if I can love me for 5 years straight with not a single hate in your heart.
maybe they're true fans. Like they're actually genuinely people that wanted to support you and they actually care.
Yeah, like I understand that, yeah, but all fans, right,
Like your day ones.
have their days where they're like, nah, what you did was wrong.
Hmm.
You know, if you're
Yeah.
really my friend, you will tell me what I'm doing is wrong.
Hmm.
Don't be fake. Keep it 100.
Yeah. So in that sense, would you say they hate you or they kind of like giving you constructive criticism because they love you?
Give me constructive criticism, right?
Hmm.
Hate is when you just bad mouthing someone,
Hmm.
when you just talking crazy.
That's true. Those are like your ops. Like, we don't like him. It's like, what's the reason?
Ops, shit. What's an op? I ain't got no ops.
Hmm.
My only op is Shaitan, Lucifer.
For real though.
My
And
only op.
to just okay, you obviously, being on TikTok, on YouTube, and things like that, which of these platforms do you think like is actually pushing your craft further and making sure that you're getting noticed, you're getting like other opportunities and things like that? Because there's a lot of young artists or young models out there, they're trying to know like how they can get more gigs, how they can get interview, how they can get like connections to the industry. Like what platform do you think like it work for you? So that way like other young ones that are coming after you, they can be like, okay, we want to also try it.
Yeah, TikTok. It's definitely TikTok.
Hmm. Is it the lives or just like the posting of the content?
Everything.
It's amazing. TikTok is a wild west for me, you know? You go from a super positive life to a very crash out destruction, you know? So I guess you have to just kind of pick your lane in that sense, As like you said earlier, there might be like the positive and the negative, so you pick what you want.
Mhm.
Definitely on that. What other like things can we expect from YDF in the next, let's say, 2 to 3 years? What are your plans, your big plans?
Oh, a lot is in the work right now. A lot of stuff is in the work. That's one thing I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was saying in a couple of years I will be in Africa soon. I will definitely be in Africa, starting from my home country, Ivory Coast,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually making my way up, going to East Africa.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Are you gonna land in Juba? That's you
Oof.
want to know.
Mm. I have to.
It's a must.
I have to.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like especially like the music scene in Juba is growing. There's a lot more young artists are getting, noticed through that music. And majority of them actually South Sudanese artists that are like living either in Uganda or Kenya and things like that, but they're doing pretty well. And their shows are actually getting noticed. So it's good to know that, you're going to tap into that like East African region too, because there's a lot of like, young artists that you guys can actually do some stuff together. Pretty cool.
Mm.
Yeah. This is really amazing. I really, wish you all the success, and I'm happy to see, where you're going, where you're growing, and the fact that, you're keeping the root alive and you keep on like, collaborating with people back home. That's actually amazing because at the end of the day, like music, it's such a positive world, and it's a world where we feel like we can get connected. You don't necessarily have to speak the language, you just have to feel the vibe of the music to get connected to it. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Um, Before we run out of time, I wanted to also ask you about what are your three key lessons you have learned so far in the modeling industry that you can share with anyone that could look at you, be like, you know what, YDF is doing such an amazing job. I want to be just like him and things like that.
Don't try to be the next big thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I know it sounds selfish to say yes, everyone's be the next big thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look at it as, oh my gosh, I wanna be like this. I wanna be like who this all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be um be yourself. When you have the right people around you,
Mm-hmm.
you'll get the right reward.
Amazing. So, and for those who wanted to work with you, collaborate with you, or even just like, um, follow your craft and things like that, where can they find you?
Instagram, TikTok, X,
Mhm.
Snapchat.
Okay. I will make sure, guys, I'll put all his link in the description below. YDF, all his music links, his social media handles. We're also going to be publishing a full article on him. So you also make sure that you guys are reading the article and also connect with him. What's the handle on TikTok for them to follow you?
Big YDF 430, 430.
Amazing, amazing. Make sure you guys go follow him, check out his music, follow his fashion journeys and modeling industry, and as well as some of the stuff that he talked about. We look forward to see all the massive success. Um, that was an incredible vibe, YDF. It's an amazing to, get to learn more about you and learn about your modeling game. you know, you're basically a living proof of like, creating your own mastercraft and kind of feeling the vibe in your own way and building your own lane. Um, Without further ado, for those who wanted to go check out his music, feel my vibe, I believe if you would go to his TikTok under his bio, there's a link where you guys can also like, check it out there. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in today. Without further ado, I would love for you guys to continue on supporting this channel, but also most importantly, go check out YDF music as well as some of his modeling journey there. YDF, it was a pleasure being here. Any positive notes you want to leave us with, that would be amazing.
Positive nights.
Mhm.
Neecee, done an amazing job. You've done an amazing job for what you've done, especially with these podcasts, especially with you upping your own brand, especially with the fashion and all of that. Keep
Mhm.
it up,
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
honestly.
Likewise, to be honest, Neecee Lexy was just a birth of making sure that our voices are heard, especially we are in an age where a lot of our media, a lot of our stories are not controlled or not shared by us. So I'm like, okay, we need to have a platform where we come in and we share our story from our own mouth, because that has more power than somebody trying to write our story, write our book, and tell us what to do, what not to do. And it is incredible for me to also, like, get to meet people like you that are doing their own thing. It, like, we're in a day and age where, like, the social media can bring us together and help us connect it together. We don't necessarily have to fly. I don't have to fly into Australia to get to know what YDA is up to. And this is like basically where we are right now. And people that are kind of tuning in today, they'll be able to know more about you. They'll be able to follow your craft. They'll be able to learn something from you. So that is basically the reason why we created this platform with the podcast. You know, African youth have a lot more talent. They're resilient. They have a lot of incredible things, that is stories that needs to be shared. So it's always a pleasure to have one of you guys here, and it makes me happy, to hear this incredible things that you guys are doing. And YDF, I appreciate you so much for being here. And
But it was fun. It was actually fun.
yeah, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
It's okay. It was a pleasure being here too. I'll
Yeah.
see you in Canada. I'll see you in Canada.
When are you coming? Or is it a mystery?
Next summer.
Next summer? Okay, cool.